What grade do the Flames get at the All-Star break, and what does the future hold for their key UFAs? Hey everyone, welcome into Burning Questions. Rob Wong, joined alongside by Postmedia Calgary Flames writer Wes Gilbertson. And Wes, at the All-Star break, the Flames are on the outside looking in at a wild card spot right now. It's been an up and down year, to say the least. What grade would you give this team as we head into the All-Star break?
Well, it's been a long time since my not so illustrious academic career, so I'm not sure how the sliding scale is supposed to work. But as the Flames hit their bye/slash All-Star break, they're exactly 500 with a 22, 22, and 5 record. Now, is 500 a C in today's NHL? I'm not sure it is. Does that make it a C minus or even a D? I think you could make that argument. I don't know exactly where I'd put them other than to say that the spot that they're in, we've heard a lot in the locker room about chasing down a wild card spot and trying to squeeze into that playoff picture in the Western Conference. And they've really put themselves behind the eight ball, going 2-4 on their recent 6-game homestand, including 4 losses in a row during that stretch. That was supposed to be a time that they were going to make some hay, and it turned out to be the opposite. And so it's a C at best. It's probably lower than that if you're 500 in today's NHL, because that just leaves you kind of playing catch up.
Yeah, it's a tough spot that they're in right now. And of course, as we head into the second half of the year, the trade deadline is approaching very quickly. It's pretty much been since the beginning of the season that we've heard trade rumors surrounding the Calgary Flames, but still a lot of key UFAs unsigned at this point, Wes, whether it be Elias Lindholm, Noah Hannafin, of course, Chris Tanev, numerous names on this roster that need new deals heading into next season. What do you think the likelihood is that we're going to see some of these guys past the trade deadline still in Calgary Flames jerseys?
I've kind of been joking every time one of the insiders posts their latest trade board. The only question is whether the photo on the front is Elias Lindholm, Noah Hannafin, or Chris Tanev. It's going to be a Flame, and for good reason. The Flames are going to be right in the middle of the March 8th trade deadline. Those 3 guys that I mentioned, Elias Lindholm, their number 1 center and all-star rep this week in Toronto, plus the defense pair of Noah Hannafin and Chris Tanev, both top 4 guys, are in the final seasons of their deal. And if they're not extended, and I think that's only even a realistic possibility at this point for Noah Hannafin, but if they're not extended, the Calgary Flames simply have to trade them. They have to recoup those assets. They can't, as we talked about in the last question, you can't chase the 8th seed in the Western Conference. And I think the Flames know that. And so I think there's a high likelihood that we could see all 3 wearing different jerseys by March 9th. I certainly think Elias Lindholm and Chris Tanev are guys who, barring a sort of major shift in negotiations, are going to be on the move. We've heard 10 plus teams are interested in Chris Tanev. We've heard some of the sort of biggest cup contenders, whether you're talking Colorado Avalanche or Vancouver Canucks or Boston Bruins, are in on Elias Lindholm. So these are going to be 2 players in demand, and it's a chance for Craig Conroy as the Flames general manager to really sort of jumpstart this retool that a 500 Calgary Flames team has shown us they need.
Well, lots to talk about with this team as we head towards that March 9th trade deadline, and we'll discuss it all here on Burning Questions. As always, leave your thoughts in the comments section below or email us at calgaryflames@postmedia.com. For Wes Gilbertson, I'm Rob Wong. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you next time.